This next story is a nightmare for the many couples having fertility treatments. A Connecticut doctor was sued for allegedly using his own sperm instead of a patient's husband's for an artificial insemination procedure that produced twins. CBS News correspondent Kelly Wallace is here with the details. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning, Maggie. Well, this lawsuit was filed back in 2005, and it was quickly settled for an undisclosed sum of money and sealed, so the family and the doctor aren't commenting. But so far, at least one Connecticut lawyer has come forward saying he may ask the court to force the doctor to answer questions raised by these very troubling allegations. The allegation against Connecticut doctor Ben Romilly surfaced after a month-long investigation by the Greenwich Time newspaper. Reporter Deborah Friedman discovered the suit filed by an unnamed family after a DNA test found that the husband was not the biological father of the couple's twin girls.
This couple was a mixed-race couple. The mother was white, the father was black, and the twin girls, their complexion was so fair that it immediately caused concern to the parents.
Romilly's identified in the lawsuit as Dr. Rowe. The lawsuit reads, Dr. Rowe intentionally inserted his own sperm into the patient, causing the patient to become pregnant and give birth to children biologically fathered by Dr. Rowe. Romilly's attorney says his client denies using his own sperm and says the matter was a terrible mistake.
There was an error made, and this woman unfortunately was impregnated with sperm other than her husband's, but not Dr. Romilly's.
The Connecticut Department of Public Health investigated and fined Romilly $10,000 for using the wrong man's sperm, but placed no restrictions on his license and never ordered Romilly to undergo a DNA test because it says it did not have the authority to do so.
There's one way to resolve this case once and for all, and it's with a DNA test.
What remains a mystery, because all the court records are sealed and a gag order is in place, is what led the family to allege in the first place it was not just the wrong sperm, Maggie, but the doctor's sperm.
Troubling either way.
Absolutely.
Kelly Wallace, thank you.
Sure.
This raises so many questions, so let's bring in our CBS News legal analyst, Lisa Bloom. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning.
Why wouldn't the doctor be forced to have a DNA test to prove or disprove the couple's allegations that he is the biological father?
Well, first there was the civil case, and the couple in that case could have asked the judge while the case was ongoing to order a DNA test, but that case settled, and so that disposed of it. Then the Department of Public Health came in. Under my reading of their rules, they did have the authority to order the DNA test, and they simply failed to do so. So that's baffling to me. Perhaps they knew something that we in the press don't know. Perhaps Dr. Romilly is not able to have children. I don't know, but it's very hard for me to understand why they would not order him to do the DNA test to get to the bottom of this, if anything, to protect other people, other patients in his practice.
Even if he is not the father, he still made a mistake. He inseminated this woman with the wrong sperm. Are you surprised that there were no restrictions on his license and he just kept on practicing?
I am. Apparently, the Department of Public Health felt this was a matter of mislabeling, that he simply didn't have clear handwriting on the labels of the sperm bottles, and that it was simply a misunderstanding. A $10,000 fine is really a slap on the wrist to a doctor like this, and especially allowing him to have an unrestricted license where he has unfettered access to other women in his community. That's very surprising.
Lisa Bloom, thank you so much.